Look at us. Pretty sure it's in It's just that one table, eh? He stands between those two people.
JB was, right?
Yeah, no, it's like if he stands between the two people sitting down, like right underneath the Asrnz sign.
Yeah, so that's that Asrnz symbol.
Right underneath the sign. Yep. Yeah, right there.
It's been going for 8 minutes. I don't think it was that way. When do you think you make
Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming along. We're here tonight to celebrate Asrnz here. We're here for tonight's Asrnz Awards evening for 2022, and this is to represent the last 2 years we've had since COVID. So we've got a live stream happening here at the bar. This is only to go to the board and tell other members that can't be here or are in Australia, or for yourself to look back at later. So,
Here I am.
here's my land.
I think Steve's going to run the show tonight.
Okay, so, make sure we're over here. Alright, kia ora tēnei koutou, tēnei tātou katoa, ko Asrnz, tuku whaka, ko Parongia, tuku moanga, ko Waikero, tuku awa, ko Vau Pigeon, maro ai whānau, ko Hamilton, kiri kiri rā, tuku tuaranga waiwai, ko Hone, John, aho, ko Palmer, Steve. Lorena, tēnei koutou, tēnei tātou katoa. Kia ora and welcome everybody to the Asrnz Awards night here. So I'm going to read a bit off some notes here, we've got a bit to go through tonight. I hope we're all well fed and if you haven't already got something to drink, make sure your glasses are ready to go. My name's John, or JB, and tonight I'm honoured to have beside me my good friend, Farmer.
Shivo. Welcome.
He might need the mic, but we're just going to use this anyway, mainly for streaming reasons. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors for this evening, and without our sponsors, this event wouldn't be able to run. So, Asrnz, we've got the lovely New Look Painting, Mikado Construction, Martin's Pasturing, Vaughan, Mikado Construction, Nick, Jake McKellar from JPW Painters is not here. Hypercube, website. EBS, Essential Building Services, Mark Andre.
AKA Tom Selleck.
Just for you, Julie.
So I'd like to all to acknowledge these sponsors because they've dipped into their pockets tonight, and without their hard-earned work and money, this array of trophies and tonight wouldn't be able to go ahead.
Go to the training.
John, what about those other ones?
SJS.
And outdoor people.
Thanks in Brisbane. I know he'll be tuned in, so yeah, sorry about that, Peps there. And outdoor effects, little bit. So please, if you don't know who these businesses are, you might have seen some of these guys put their hands up, support local businesses, pass on their business to anybody, really. It all makes a difference. This has taken a lot of planning to get to this stage, and it's great to come together as a group of friends and share the common interests that we have as a club. And also to share the stories about our racing and other day-to-day things that we love to do. This all came together quite nicely as an annual group of members. We all get together, head off to Pukekohe for the V8 Supercars. And there's a lot of guys here that are going to the Supercars this weekend at Pukekohe. Who's going to the Supercars? Can you put your hand up? So this is how this event came about. On the back end of that, we had so many members here. So it just makes sense to get together and do this. So thank you all for coming along. The Pukekohe event, Supercars is an iconic event, and however, it's sad that it's going to be the last event, and I'm sure the guys that have come for this will enjoy that. Back in 2020, we managed to scrape in at the end of the year before COVID hit us and brought us. We all came together and went in a convoy in muscle cars to Taupo. It's hard to imagine that was nearly 2 years ago. That was a great event, and we had a great turnout there too. A lot of familiar faces that were at that event are here tonight too. So yeah, after the COVID hit, this has allowed us to get back together and regroup and do this. So I'd like to say thanks to everybody. We know that there are a lot of members here who've travelled from out of town and come a long way. So I would like to acknowledge that and make sure that you'll travel safely home as well. Also, I'd like to a big thanks to our current members, old members, members that we haven't met before, that are here tonight. Martin, sorry.
No, not you. We're not that rich.
And it's great to put a face to these names, even if you get them mixed up. So all in all, we're here this evening to celebrate the podium place getters for the championships over the last few years, and to acknowledge the pro category and the pro-am classes with medals and trophies. And also to celebrate the Asrnz community and the families as a whole. So thank you for your attendance tonight, and I hope you all enjoy the evening ahead. Now I'm going to pass over to Farmer.
Alright, welcome guys, cheers. Camera's seen it, cuz. Yeah, no, look, haven't got my glasses, I'm going to do this on the fly, but just a little bit of history about the Asrnz Club. Was founded around 2015, approximately 7 years ago by Steve-O and Glenn. And of course their good mate Andre, who we all don't know who Andre is. He just owns the suit that we all use in the background. So, you know, great guy. Thanks to you guys. And it's the camaraderie and the essence that this club has, you know, built that brings us all together. And this is our little release from the week. The thing that we do to escape life. We'll go into our little rooms, have a little race, and have a bit of time out. Really, is what it's all about. Me and self and all that. With, you know, approximately, sorry guys to take a note here, this is very important stuff. We've got 157 registered members in our club. And obviously we race every Thursday night. We've had Triple Crowns, Enduros, Driver Swaps, we have a Hall of Fame. We've raced AC, ACC, ANS2, and a lot of other things that we've done together, including Armour, Breakfast, GTA, etc., etc. So this club goes just beyond outside of the Thursday night race itself. I have to thank the following people, to obviously the admins behind the scenes that run our club week in, week out, make all the executive decisions. That makes it really cool as the racing used to turn up. The race control, that, you know, no one likes race control. Just behind the scenes. No one likes race control, no one wants to do the job, but we have to have rules. So, you know, those that do the driver's briefing, Steve-O, John, Glenn, Aztec that sets up our service, the round post, the forum, there's so much that goes on the YouTube, the Twitch stuff behind the scenes that we all do. So thanks to obviously to Andre for our server that he looks after for us very cheaply. Thanks, bro. What else have you got here, people that do the points tables. This all goes on without us knowing. We've had Matt Cook in with his, what is that, bro? Excel skills that no one knows. No one knows how to work that program. And yet we get told, it's so easy, farmer. Chuck in the fingers of it. So that's great to have that stuff. And there's all sorts of stats and shit that we get out of that is really cool to see. And obviously the guys in the comms too, that you know, they put out inside their racing and choose to go and try and make this club a bit more special by doing streaming every Thursday night. So thanks to to Davo, our mate in Aussie, obviously J-Man and myself and Joe JB. Yes. Yeah, no, awesome. And, like a special thanks to Paps. He doesn't race with this community. In fact, he belongs to hardcore. Yet he loves streaming, he loves cameras, he's into his photography and stuff, and he really enjoys streaming this for us. So,
Put together this.
it's a big thanks to Paps. He doesn't have to do it, he doesn't even race with us, but it's really great to have him on board. So, because John was ripping the speech, so I wouldn't normally say all this stuff. He's a good man. We need to thank Aztec for our IT support. And over the years, Aztec, God, he's so knowledgeable, eh? He just knows everything about everything. And we don't know everything about everything, but we think we might try it.
But no one knows anything about Aztec.
No one knows anything about Aztec, but Aztec knows everything about everything else. So he's a good man to have on our team and all the work he's done for us. And he's set up the stream behind the scenes on each of his computers and spent time with us one-on-one. And there's been a lot to it that he has helped us with. We'd like to thank, obviously, a huge part of the club, which is our partners at Wives, for supporting us. And for knowing that Thursday night, you don't make appointments for family or trips or nothing. You all know what Thursday night entails, and you leave us alone, and the whole house and family gets structured around Thursday nights almost.
Yes, but you haven't been lately.
So we would like to acknowledge that, and we thank you for allowing us to get some mental health means time on our own.
We thank you for taking our husbands away from you.
We'd just like to thank you guys as members, obviously, for joining up, which is pretty cool. What else we got, bud? That's about it, really, from me. Yeah, no, thanks, guys, just for making the club what it is. I'll hand it back to you, though.
Yeah, and another mention that I'd like to say is one of our founding members, alongside Steve-O, Glenn Dewar, is not present tonight. He's a big crook, so it's sad not to have you here, buddy. I know this, I would have meant a lot to you. So, thank you, Glenn, and hope you make a speedy recovery, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Right, we're going to go through a bit of a members' presentation just to acknowledge the members that have turned up tonight to this event, and just got a little bit of something for you. So,
do you want me to call them up?
You call them.
Yeah, alright, there you go. Can we just get everyone just come forth and grab a little something? So we've got B-Dog, Aaron, Slick, Bear, this is just, I don't know, just because we all turned up. And you guys can see who we really are.
I've still got more.
Yeah, this is this. Okay, we've got Steve Melly.
I'm Steve Melly.
Steve Melly. Mudgy. Nick Davison.
Oh, I thought you just took it.
Steve-O.
We've got Jack McCullough, who hasn't turned up. We've got Matt Cox.
Steve Melly.
We've got Nudgy. Have you been on this?
I will.
So Bronzy, Maxwell, Williams. We've got Carlo. Judy. We've got Paul. Martin. And we've got Ryan. Are you on the list? Nah, you're not on the list. Come on, you get my breakfast. You're like part of the Ryan family. You don't need to be on the list, bro.
Okay, so what's happened here is this is a recognition of our members, and there's a bit of a shout out here to Carlo. Where are you, Carlo? Anyway, so Carlo's done something very special for us. These little things that we've handed out here, they're a little key tag that have been 3D printed up, and they're pretty cool, and it represents the club. It's just something pretty neat that you've done, Carlo, so thanks.
And we got some cool dog tags.
Just on that, the members that did come up, can you come up again? We just want to get a quick group photo all together. Just with us, so up you come, members, and just get a bit of a photo.
Of course I get a work call.
Get the table out of the way, there we go. Yeah, we go a bit closer. That's actually pretty good. So they've been offering you guys away. Yeah. Faces. There we go. There we go. Turn around. There we go. Look at me first.
He's gonna move his head.
There you go.
There you go. There's like 7. All the way.
Just getting rid of
Press the button. Press the button.
Take it a little bit taller.
Video is going to be.
You need a new phone, that's the problem, is it?
Oh, right.
What is that, an 8?
Alright, we're going to get to the business end of the last couple of years here. Actually takes us back to the start of 2020, pretty much. We had a couple of quick fire fundraisers that went through the club here. Some of you might not have made it to some of them, but they were fun. I'll grab some of them out. We did a little NASCAR series on Asrnz Corsa, which was 3 rounds at Kentucky, Michigan, and Talladega. Luke Crompton, who I'm sure on Christchurch, he wrapped that up, followed by Glenn, Jua, and you, my friend. So that was a bit of fun. It's something that we don't do normally, oval racing. It's fun. Again, we did a mock-up of the NZGP, which they held at Hampton Downs, which a couple of us members went to. Really cool. So we did a kind of replicated that in some open wheeler cars. The platforms basically did allow us to replicate proper races and proper racetracks. So that was cool. Another one we did was a Porsche Cup Car Sprint Series, which was just a bit of fun there. Anyway, the first ones that we're going to get into is a championship that we did in Asrnz Corsa. It was a mock-up of the British touring cars, wasn't it? Was it?
Okay, yeah, so we're just going to get into, obviously, handing out some prizes for the championship series that we've done since we were at Taupo 2 years ago. So the first one that we did was 2021, we did a BTCCC series. And it was an 8-round championship. And 3rd place of that went to Kenny Simpson.
Just a run. Shot Kenny.
And 2nd place. I'd like to present that to you, mate, for coming 2nd. Well done, John McDonald. And the winner of the BTCCC series was Glenn Jua, who's not here tonight, so congratulations to Glenn.
Yeah, that one to the punters. Well done, Glenn. That was cool series. Alright. Yeah, there's the fixed series done. That was a fun series. Front wheel drive cars, something that we're not used to driving. What was our next one? Okay. Bit of admin there. Okay, so our second set of awards that we're going to do was for the Asrnz Assetto Corsa Competizione GT3 Championship 10-round series, which was made up of sprint rounds and enduro rounds. Around that 20 mark for some of the races, so there's a bit of good endurance here. Pretty hard, some of these races, pit stops included. So we're going to go to the Pro-Am class here. In the Porsche, third place, Brendan Rolfe.
Congratulations, Pro-Am, obviously, Pro-Am class.
Pro-Am, second place in Pro-Am class, Kenny Simpson in the Ferrari. Kenny's from Hampton, Australia. Congratulations, Kenny, another one for you. And in first class in the Pro-Am category for the GT3s, Nick Davison, driving the Mercedes. First place. We move to the Pro class. Third place, Aztec in the McLaren. Well done, Aztec. He's not present. Second place, Jackson Wendt in the McLaren. He's and Tom Sally, first place in the GT3 Pro class. Also in the McLaren. So congratulations.
Okay, sweethearts, we moved on after that, we did the GT4 ROC Championship. What was the ROC stand for? Racing Champions. Yeah, the GT4 Racing Champions Championship. And, it's cool, mate. Yeah. So, third place, obviously in the Pro class, went to Nick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Coach.
Okay, second place in the G4 ROC Championship goes to John McDonald. And first place again goes to Glenn Jewett. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so that Race of Champions was quite an interesting championship. It was made up of multiple cars this time. Normally through a GT3 championship, we lock in a car at the beginning of the round and you stay in that car for the full 10 rounds. With the Race of Champions, we switched it up each week, so the whole field was in one make of a car for that whole race, and we went through a whole bunch of different cars, which was quite fun. Tested everyone's abilities. Right. Alright, okay, so bear in mind all these championships, they're taken over 10 weeks and we have a bit of other stuff that goes on in between, so it seems pretty weird when you hand out a first, second and third trophy, but it's actually spilled out over such a long time when you look at it all, and it is hard to construct some of these championships. The guys that are actually getting these actually have done very well. So we're going to move into one of our bigger categories, which is again a GT3 championship. This was a Assetto Corsa Competizione. It was a 10-round. It had sprints and endurances again. I was for some of you here, but it was Hungarian, Nürburgring, Zandvoort, Mount Panorama, Donington Park, Kyalami, Misano, Silverstone, Brands Hatch, and Spa, which was a night race endurance. So some of you may remember that. Anyway, so in the AM class, we do have a pro class, a pro AM, and an AM class. In third place was Mike King in a McLaren. Well done, Mike. And second place, we had one of our newer members that had joined us, Bob Laycock, driving the McLaren. So congratulations, Bob. And then first in the AM class was Vaughan Martin in the Porsche. In the Brian class, we got the levels. We had in third place driving the Lexus, Carlo, aka Mule.
Drop right. Just calm it down, please.
Second place in the Pro-Am category driving a McLaren was Brad Robinson from Christchurch. And in first place, Maxwell Hawkins driving a BMW.
It's been a great series with you boys. Great community to be in. You guys are really welcoming, really friendly. All of you guys. Great to race against. And yeah, good night. Thanks, boys.
And this is where the sponsors dipped into their pockets big time. In third place, in the top category, in the pro class, driving the Bentley, not present, but gets so many good results. Glenn Dewar. Second place in the pro class, driving a BMW, Nick Pickendo. Fuck yeah.
There we roll.
And in first place, taking the top step, tough category this one, and well deserved actually, is driving the Lexus, Jake McKellar.
Well done, Jakey.
Right. We moved over again to another championship. They just keep coming.
Yeah. Okay, what we did after that, we did another championship game, because that's how we roll. We did DLC Cup. And that consists of different cards each week too. The DLC Cup, yeah, it did. We went through different cards each week, doing different tracks at each round. So, okay, so your third place in the DLC Cup goes back to Nick McIntyre, guys. DLC Cup.
So in the DLC Cup, in the DLC Cup it's good for the new downloads. Basically, there was new content that was added to the game, and we decided to give it a crack and mix it up. And those cards were an Audi, a new style Audi, a BMW, just a little C-Class BMW, a Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car, a Lambo Super Trofeo, a Ferrari, and a really fun series that one.
Yeah, nice. It's a good little style, wasn't it? 2023. So, second place in the DLC Cup went to John McDonald. Spain. Well done. And then first place again, not here tonight, but well done to Jack McCullough.
So yeah, Jake McKellar, well done, congratulations, you're really steamrolling the championships at the top end there, so yeah, sad not to have you here, but mate, yeah, well deserved too, that was really good. As we got into 2022, we tried something different. We went to a new platform outside of Assetto Corsa, or Assetto Corsa Competizione, and went to AMS2, which is Auto Blister, part 2, I guess. And 8-round championship was constructed. Little open wheeler cars. It was run right down to the wire, to be honest. It was decided last night. In third place, Brad Robinson. And right there, there was 1 point.
Aaron Bealey.
In second place, a well-deserved, Mr. Consistent, Stephen Miller.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks everyone for tuning out. Huge appreciation to all the hard work that's been put in behind the scenes. Many sleepless nights probably for JB, but it's come together really well. Great bunch of guys. Really enjoyed tuning up and racing any of you guys that turn up. It's always fun, always clean, it's always fair, it's always hard. No one gives it away. You know, even at the last second, I think last night it was coming down to the wire and no one was giving it an inch. Really appreciate it. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you guys again.
Yes, nice.
Well done, Steve. And in first place, he didn't even need to turn up for the last round, he was that far ahead. Glenn Dewar. Also, we're going to move on to just a couple of special awards in recognition for effort within the community and the club. First of all, I'd like to present to a man that Farmer spoke of earlier, who doesn't race in our community, but puts a lot of time and effort into this community. And he does this through the work of the stream. Craig Milne, or we know him as Davo.
You know it was Davo. We love Davo.
We love Davo. Also a great commentator. The best. The goat.
The guy.
Okay, and there we go. Steve Milling, I'd like you to come up, please.
Oh, yes. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Yes. Somebody clap for
So, Stephen, this is a big thank you. This is an award for all the hard work that yourself, England do, and Glenn and Steve are both custodians of Asrnz, so this is recognition for the community. So,
Without them, there would be no Asrnz.
I also want to give one for Glenn as well, who's not here obviously, but one you can maybe take the stuff back to the bay. So yeah, without these guys, there'd be no Asrnz. So thank you. Right. Okay. So that wraps up the presentations for the Asrnz Awards. We're going to have a little bit of fun now. As you came in the door, you would have all got a ticket. We're going to get those tickets ready. We're going to do a little bit of a draw and bring you up.
Oh, I lost my 16! I'm 16! Just round it up. Yeah, 16. Yeah, I'm 16. Well, I know I'm 16. Tickets probably in Europe or some shit.
Which one do you want? Which one do you want? No, take number 27 because I don't like number 27. Where's John's number? His number, he's always run number 27. You got the number.
We've got ticket number 10. 10.
Let's go number 10. Number 10. It's me.
Do you want to say?
Go for the big one.
Okay, no. Okay, ticket number 20.
No.
20.
Yes, go!
0.
Oh, yes. 20.
Put it on! Put it on!
Okay, we got ticket 17, number 17.
Don't get a pump shot.
We got number 30. We got 3-0. 3-0.
Bingo!
No, it's his. You're 69.
He's not
Yeah,
here.
no, exactly.
He's not here.
No,
He's sick.
Number 6. Number 6.
6.
I got a feeling this is me. Okay, number 21.
Wait.
21.
Hang on, stop! Hey, it's me! It was in my hand in my pocket.
we got a 6.
I've got more. You get a contract, just putting it on. Where is it? I can't see them all.
Just the poncho.
I am 6. I'm looking for 21. 21. Okay. Okay, number 7.
I'm 21.
I think this is ridiculous.
Put it on!
Yes, well after. Yes. Pull back race cars.
Okay, number 7. Number 7. Number 7.
Carlo!
Oh, it was the racetrack.
Okay, 15. Number 15.
Oh,
Fucking me, man.
Just give me a fucking poncho.
No, let's go through the middle.
Stop fiddling in the front of the bag. Teammate
Number 19.
Going on? Going on?
Okay, last one, number 4.
Hang on, Julie, Aaron. What are you?
Number 4. Number 4.
Aaron, Julie, what are you?
Come on, who turned up early?
Aaron's got his glasses on.
Poncho.
I hope it's a poncho. I'm gonna get
Better not be a dildo. Oh, next best thing, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Put it in the freezer, should be all good.
I I'll have to be pipeline.
All right, that's it, that's a wrap. Thank you, everybody.
It's going to be a record.
Thank you all for coming along tonight. Just general housekeeping, so my congratulations around 12 o'clock, so. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, boys. Thanks, boys.
Hey, an on farmer.
Oh, yeah.
He's jumping.
That's a wrap.
And an on farmer.
We love you, Pepper. We love you, Pepper.
See you later, Tabo.
All done?
We